Hi, I'm Anne-Marie Cross, money, marketing and mindset business coach and the host of the upcoming Smashing the Glass Ceiling Telesummit. Now, as I've said before, I have scoured the globe and have handpicked 18 experts in their field who are going to share their brilliance with you and their proven strategies to help you smash through your glass ceiling, whether you want to go to a six-figure business, a multi-six-figure, or even a seven-figure. And even if you're still working in corporate and you think, I want to build my own business, this call and this Telesummit is for you. And today I'm joined by Marilyn Sorenson. Now, it is said that the meaning of life is to find your gifts and the purpose is to give them away. Well, you know what Marilyn does? She helps you discover what your soul's agenda is by determining your life challenge, your life purpose. Just amazing. And the answers are literally at your fingertips. And she uses scientific hand analysis to create a compass to keep you on course with your purpose. On the upcoming Telesummit, which starts November the 1st, Marilyn's going to speak about stop being passive and turn your purpose into profits. So Marilyn, welcome.
Thank you, Anne-Marie. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes. Now, it is unfortunate because many ambitious entrepreneurs, they're unable to smash through their glass ceiling. They're stuck.
Mm.
So do you think that this is because unknowingly they're not turning their life's purpose into profits?
Absolutely. One of the
Mm.
things I found and really love to do is work with people who are really struggling, not
Mm-hmm.
only to find their purpose, but to also create profits
Yes.
from that. So I love working with people to help them create that income and the impact that they really desire.
Yeah. And of course, today, and while we're doing this recording, is just to give people a little bit of a sneak preview into what you're going to be sharing. So, what would you say would be one key thing that people would start to want to become more aware of to help them turn that around if they're feeling stuck and they just don't know what to do next?
Yeah, I find that a lot of entrepreneurs, myself included, have a lot of ideas that come to us, sometimes a mile a minute.
Mm-hmm.
We have brilliant million-dollar ideas kind of circling our head all the time, and we never have one consistent place where we document all of that. One of
Mm-hmm.
the biggest tools I have my clients use is to actually create a brainstorm book. Some people call it a journal. It can even be a simple notebook, but have it somewhere where you're by your bedstand, in your purse, in your attaché, so that you can capture those ideas, whether it's a topic for a teleseminar or a workshop or someone that you want to call,
Mm-hmm.
having one consistent place where you can kind of brain dump and capture it later is really key to tapping into your own inner resources.
Yeah, I love that. And I have to share a story with you, which I think it's quite funny, is that often I will run out of the door, I'll go to the shops or to do something, and there'll be a time where I'm just sitting down and I'm thinking, oh, that's a good idea, that's a good idea. So I reach for my bag. Well, I've left my notebook at home, haven't I? So I have to buy another one. And that happens so often. I've got all of these notebooks
Right.
everywhere. But what you're saying is absolutely true. We never know when we get this burst of incredible inspiration, and if we don't document it and think, oh, I'll do that later, that brilliant idea could be your next brilliant $1 million idea. Could just not, could
Absolutely.
escape you. You just can't think of it again.
Of course, of course. And you want to capitalize and profit on those ideas.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I wonder if you, because I know that you're doing such brilliant work and certainly in the lives of your clients as well. Do you have a story or something that you want to share? Maybe this is your own, from your own experience too, of when you've done that activity and you've got that book and how you've seen that then grow into a really profitable business idea. Do you want to share a success around that?
Sure, absolutely. So, some of you out there might relate to this where you're sitting down to write your newsletter and you start to toil over what am I going to talk about? Well,
Mm-hmm.
oftentimes, one of the things I've done is I've all of a sudden had a thought or an idea come to me. I write down a topic on how to turn, the the comparison in business into confidence, clarity, and cash flow. And
Mm-hmm.
then I had a series of about 10 ideas that I came up with that then I could do for newsletters for the entire year. And from one idea, I was able to brain kind of mind map
Mm-hmm.
out all of my topics for one year. and put it
Wow.
into a marketing calendar in honestly a matter of 2 hours instead of the time that it would take me to write one.
I love that. I absolutely love that. Now, had you not had that there and taken the opportunity to do that at that time, that thought might have just completely slipped your mind. Because look, how busy are we?
Right.
We've got so many hats on in our business, particularly as solopreneurs, that we often don't even take time to just sit and breathe. You know, that's something I often remind myself to do. I mean, obviously I breathe because otherwise I wouldn't be able to talk or live. But you know what I mean. We're just so busy, and so that's a great tip to share. Now I know that you're going to share lots of other great things on the call too. Do you want to just give us a little seed about what other things that you might be talking about in the Telesummit?
Of course, I would love to. As entrepreneurs, and this kind of trails right into that, one of the things I want to talk about is to see if you are actually giving away the gold
Mm-hmm.
instead of creating the Midas touch. Because as entrepreneurs, with that mind going 100 miles a minute, sometimes we give other people ideas really quickly instead of using those same ideas to touch our own business. And
Mm.
that's where the gold and the glory can oftentimes be found.
Yes.
Also, are you really claiming your calling and creating the impact? As entrepreneurs, I find oftentimes we're really talented. We're good at a lot of things. We have a lot of gifts, and that sometimes creates confusion. So all of a sudden, it kind of feels like we're playing pin the tail on the donkey. I don't know if that's a game you've ever
Oh
heard of
yes.
in
Yeah, we
Australia,
do that
but it
too.
kind of feels like you've got this handful of tails that are talents and gifts you're really great at. So it kind of pulls you in different directions,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, you feel like you're blindfolded, spun around, and you're not sure which direction is straight or which one of those tails you should be leading with.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that. And also, are your dreams and your wishes actually sabotaging your commitment to living your ideal life? There's some key components that you can implement immediately that are
Mm.
going to turn that around and give you the slight edge to living your ideal life.
Yeah, I love that. That's so very important, and I just cannot wait to hear what you have to say, because I know that you've got such brilliance and passion to really support people in that area. So thank you for taking the time out and giving a snapshot of what you'll be talking about. And yeah, I can't wait to hear more on the Telesummit.
I look forward to seeing all of you soon.
Yeah, wonderful. Now, of course, if you have not yet booked your ticket to join Marilyn and, of course, all of the other 17 guest experts that will be joining us on the Telesummit, you need to get over to www.smashingtheglassceilingtelesummit.com and grab your seat. Now, while you're over there, have a look at the ticket, which is the Ultimate Transformation Ticket. Now, this is for people who really are serious about smashing through their glass ceiling and taking their business to the next level. As an Ultimate Transformation community member, one of the prizes that you can win is an incredible opportunity to host your 5-part podcast series. It's a package that has been gifted by our major sponsor, the Ambitious Entrepreneur Network, and you get to step up to the microphone. It's a done-for-you package, so we will hold your hand when you're creating that, but it's a great way to boost your celebrity worldwide. And of course, that's the Ask the Expert done-for-you podcast package. You can win that as part of our Ultimate Transformation community member tickets. Smashing the Glass Ceiling, telesummit.com, and we'll see you there November 3rd.